Hi guys, we're here again. I'm here with the awesome Brent Turner. Hi Brent. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, it's good. It's hot and it's getting late, but yes, hi. We're here. I'm gonna take a quick second. I'm gonna shout out the chat. We got Kev. Hi Kev. We got Wonger. What's up, Wonger? We got Les Cruces. What's up, Les Cruces? We got Michael Baker. We also have Brent, who was saying hi in the chat. We have me. What's going on, me? And we have John Stout. Hi, John. Hello. How are you guys? Hope everyone is doing well. So, none of my chat is probably maybe never heard of you. Oh my God, you're gonna be asking. You'll not be asking any questions today. Okay, you asked about 67 of them in the last stream, but that's okay. Feel free to ask questions because there might be something that you want to ask, especially on these two websites that he is using. Because you have a Kickstarter right now. Nobody knows you are Brent Turner.
Mhm.
And well, not Kickstarter, you have an IndieGoGo and a Fund My Comic campaign happening right now. So,
Yep.
would you like to introduce yourself? And I'll just keep waving to more peeps in the chat. So,
Yeah. So
take it away.
my name's Brent Turner. I go by B.A. Turner for my pen name, and I'm the writer and creator of the Vigilantes Creed novel series and also mini comic that is a supplemental book that comes with these two novels. And I've essentially spent the last 7 years writing and editing these two books, and I've been spending the last year getting a plethora of art, and now I'm ready to get it out in front of everybody.
Perfect. Great. So, would you like to give just to talk about your your hey, hello Wild. We want to talk about your it is a novel and then you have a little mini comic to go along with this. You would like to just describe more about your book? And then
Yeah.
I'll pull up the I keep calling it Kickstarter, but I'll pull up your
Yep.
campaign. How about that? There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's two full novels, so it's essentially a duology. It's kind of a mixture of urban fantasy, sci-fi, and Lovecraftian style writing. And it's about a man named Slade Allen who becomes metaphysically bound to a divine grimoire as a result of sacrificing his life to save a woman on the streets of Detroit. And that grimoire had sensed that he was being taken from the earth before his time, and essentially every night at the strike of midnight, it turns him into a gargoyle. And initially, he is fueled by vengeance to find out who attacked that woman and why. And he ends up discovering that there's a plethora of corruption going on in Detroit, which anyone that's from Michigan understands that's a very real thing and
Yes.
relatable. And as he starts to encounter more people, or in this case, two vigilantes that have been affected by said corruption, they start kind of pulling at the strings of this corruption and the police force, and they find out that it's being headed by the antagonist named Incubus, who is the gnarly looking Cthulhu looking guy that you'll see in the art. And he has unearthed the Nazi era mind control serum that allows him to enter the subconscious of his subjects to bend their mind to his will so that they can be convinced that they do not feel any pain or any fear and have to follow his instructions to a T. So the whole arc is essentially this team of vigilantes waging war against this incubus and his team of super soldiers and trying to find out a way to infiltrate the his fortress of crime that he has set up in downtown Detroit.
Very awesome. That sounds awesome. Oh, hey, Joe, what's up? Okay. So this is your first ever novelization and or comic, and you're getting this funded now, which you have. So what's the difference between the Indiegogo and the Fund My Comic?
Yeah, so really the only difference for consumers is that Fund My Comic has more of a shopping cart style of purchasing to where you can grab different perks all at once and then check out. So
Okay.
it's a little bit easier, I guess, for general people that are new to crowdfunding. And from the creator side of things, it keeps less percentage of the funds,
Okay.
so the creator gets to keep more. And instead of at the end of the 60 days plus 7 to 14 days, and then you get the funds transferred to you. Fund My Comic will transfer them every week or every couple days
Okay.
as soon as people make the payment. So for me, I've invested the funds up front myself. These books are 100% complete. I've already funded the art, and right, I'm just trying to recoup my costs and get the book out in front of people. But for people that are trying to fund so that they can continue to pay their artists, it helps kind of streamline it so that they can get the
Okay.
comic done sooner. There's not that 70, 80-day waiting period to get those funds. So very similar, but just a little bit different.
Okay. So it's more in the sense of like IndieGoGo where it takes you funds up front than like Kickstarter, like it waits till it's funded and then completely
Yep.
backed when it takes. Okay.
Yep.
That's not bad. And
Mhm.
then is your IndieGoGo, you have about what, 38 days left, I think, on
I
your
think.
your IndieGoGo?
Yep.
And
Yep.
then so how does that work? Do you pick that yourself? Like when it ends, it'll go in demand, or is that something that they
Mhm.
automatically do for you?
It's supposed to automatically go in demand, to my knowledge, unless you
Okay.
choose to opt out of it. So yeah,
Okay.
after the 60 days, since I did a flexible funding, it'll go automatically in demand. Whereas if
Okay.
I would have done a fixed goal and let's say for some reason I didn't hit that goal,
Okay.
then nobody gets their products, they just get refunds. But I want to make sure people get the products regardless of how much funding I get. So as soon as the funds transfer, I'll start shipping. So which will be in
Okay, that's
October.
cool. Which I
Mhm.
think is kind of a bonus to some campaigns because once Kickstarter's ended, you don't get that extra
Mhm.
time in there. And the in-demand phase gives you more people on your book to get it out and get more orders if you want to do it. And I think
Mhm.
that's kind of a plus to the indie side.
Yep.
I know some people don't like having their money taken out upfront, but to me, I don't have to remember about like days, like when it ends to make sure like money, especially for the expensive campaigns, if it's in
Mhm.
there or not, it's just already out of there. But yeah, no, I've had good things happen on everything, but I've never tried Fund My Comics, so I might actually attempt that just to see what the experience is about on there,
Mhm.
which is neat. Uh, yes, if I don't end the stream and automatically be an Insomniac stream, but I would rather not do that tonight. Sorry. Oh geez. Yes, you guys. Yeah, you guys are a bunch of punks. So let me go ahead and I'll open up your IndieGoGo campaign and then we could go run through there. Let me move this to a new tab. Okay. Okay. I think I saw a question before we go in there. There we go. Is it hard to decide on a printer?
It can be. My biggest advice there is to just do a lot of research, because if you go with just the first thing you see, you may pay 20, 40% more just to get your product made. And, there's certain printers that have just better functionality to be able to upload your artwork and your book and get online proofs and just kind of streamline it. So, I mean, Google's your best friend and also referrals. If you know other creators, just ask them, who did you use? And if you've ordered a comic or a novel from someone that's really, really high quality, I mean, that's what I did. My artist, he used a particular printer. I received his comic, and the art prints were fantastic, the trading cards, the comic, and so I checked into them first, and then I checked into a few others, and I
Okay.
ended up going with their printer. So, and I'm happy with it.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's good. 'Cause I know a lot of people starting in really have no idea where to even start with any of that stuff. So
Yep.
that's good. That's good advice. All right, let me see if I can present this and then we'll go over your campaign. All right. So this is your IndieGoGo, and then I'll also pull up the Fund My Comic because I don't know if people in the audience like one or the other, but
Mhm.
let me start at the top. So I'll play the little video here, but let me unplug my headphones so you guys can hear because I think it's really interesting. So these are your two main characters here. This is the one that you were talking about, kind of like the bad guy.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep. And then this is what's the main character's name?
A Dread Knight.
Dread Knight. Dread Knight. Okay, so these are the two characters. All right, let's watch the little video. It's about a minute long.
Cool.
Good
Thank you.
intro. That was really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's some of our people in the chat right now. All right. So here is your, let me see if I put that in there. All right. Hello. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I know. Sometimes I unplug that and then it doesn't work after I unplug it back in there. Okay. So this is cool. I really like what you got going on here. I like the storyline. I like that both novels are complete, and then you're also working on a mini comic. So are you going to end it at just the 2 novels, or are you going to continuation with the novels, or try to move it more towards comics now that they're
So
both complete?
I want to do both. My goal is my next crowdfunder, whether it's in a year and a half, is to have the 3rd book, or the 3rd novel, which will be an indirect spin-off of a character that's introduced near the end of the 2nd book, and then have the 1st issue for a full comic series, so that there's something for every type of reader, essentially.
Cool. Also, Joe says, I love gargoyles. You seem to be using a lot of archetypal characters. Actually, that's a big thing downtown Detroit where this is based. If you go downtown, you see the architecture. There's a ton of that kind of stuff and those kind of statues all around Detroit, and it's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of where you got your ideas from?
Actually, no.
No, okay.
I got a chess piece of a gargoyle when I was about 20, and that night I had a really vivid dream of the gargoyle, or a live gargoyle, standing atop a Detroit cathedral, and it was just so
Okay.
vivid. And over the next couple of years, I just kept having kind of daydreams, like expanding on that idea, and that's what essentially created the character. So
You guys are dorks. Yes, welcome in, Glenn. You're late. I know. It's okay. We survived. We did it. All right, let's get back here. No, I think that's amazing. That's one of my favorite things when I go down there. So I actually like this type of genre of book, which is my favorite. I also love that you included Detroit in here, because something that grounds you to a lot of stories is when you've been to places that have actually taken place in the book, and it kind of familiarizes yourself with them. And let me see if I can find the picture. If you guys don't know, it's a lot of Detroit cityscapes down in here, but let me get to where's the one main? Oh, here.
yeah.
This is the main train station downtown. So when you're heading downtown, this is like one of the first things that you see. And if you go behind here a little bit, that's where Mexican Town is right there. But yeah, it's pretty amazing that you guys are including that in your book and your imagery. So kudos to you for doing that. So yay.
Thank you.
And I love that more people are writing about Detroit and whatever they may be. So yes, very cool. I really like the art. So who's doing your interior arts for, because you have a lot of different like cover type stuff, but who's going to be doing the interiors for your mini comic?
So Corey Barton there, he did the
Nice.
exterior covers for the main mini comic and the 2 novels, and he's doing almost all of the interiors. There's going to be
great.
a couple pages done by Elliot Rodriguez in the interior, and he did one of the prints, but Corey does the pencils, the inks, and the coloring. So there's not many artists that will do all 3. So that was really, really convenient and nice.
Actually, Corey, I talked to him many times on Twitter and in different chats that we're all incorporated in, but I love his work. His work is pretty good.
Yep.
Yes, we are all dorks. Yes, we are all dorks. Yes. Hey, Trev, what's happening? Yes, full on dork fest up in here. Okay. Oh, here. Good question. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that one.
It would be Hans Zimmer or Max Richter, hands down.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice. Yes, Joe. And if you're not familiar with Corey, go check him out. He has a lot of awesome work that you probably might have seen at one point or time, because he's got some good stuff. Yes. And thanks, Glenn. Thanks for dropping the links for us.
Thank you.
What do we got here? This is also true. This is also true. Yes.
But I don't write about abusing women, so I don't have that aspect of Eminem.
Or spaghetti. Well, I don't know, but I haven't seen any spaghetti scenes yet. So. Shut up, Kelly. Whatever. Yeah, your name is Callie and you're from Cali. Get out of here with your bull crap. Oh, yes, we kind of just talked about that, but you did. You want to elaborate more on that one?
Yeah. I plan on doing more novels and full comic issues. I'm the type of person that I don't want to write a bunch of different storylines and a bunch of different genres. Like I'm 100% invested and obsessed with the storyline and the characters, and I want to build
Cool.
on it and focus on it. And that's why, instead of just kind of popping out a book a year, I took 5 years to write these 2 books and do research about the neuroscience part of it, the biblical lore, supernatural lore.
Nice.
I went all out, and that's just how I am with creative projects or things in life. Like I zone in on one thing, and that's it. So
Yes.
that'll continue with this. So
Also another
yeah,
local horror artist. Awesome
nice.
artist. Hey Kev, by the way. So yeah, Kev, if you're just popping in, he has a novel here that's based around Detroit. So
Mhm.
definitely check it out and stick around. But if you go to cons, do you do a lot of cons, or have you started doing that yet?
I've only done 2 here in Nevada, and I did do one in San Francisco.
Okay.
I'm in a really bad area for conventions. You know, you either have to drive 7 hours to Vegas or 5 hours to San Francisco. It's that's where I miss the Midwest because you could easily drive to Chicago, to
Oh
Indianapolis,
yeah.
to Columbus. Like you could hit so many Comic Cons, but here there's just one in my area, and the rest are pretty far in California.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, it's a little limited. I might do the Fan Con or Fan Expo in November in San Francisco because that would be like the
Okay.
first really big one.
All right.
So I hope to do more down the road. So
Yeah. Well, I think now, like once your campaign ends, you start getting that out more. It'll probably give you a good
mhm.
push to go and do some cons. So with this,
Yep.
I think you could do a lot of book cons and
Mhm.
then a lot of like, the urban fantasy stuff, but you can also do comic cons as well. So you kind of got a good mix in here
Yep.
of cons you can actually go to.
Mhm.
We actually have a very uh, hard hitting question from Phil here. Pop Tarts or toaster strudels?
Hmm. I'd have to say Pop Tarts, but I was just in the grocery store the other day and saw toaster strudels and was like, I need to get some because I haven't had any in like
Yeah,
a decade.
they're so delicious. They're kind
Yeah.
of addicting. Pop Tarts all the way. Okay, you guys are a bunch of dorks, I swear. Wrong show, Phil. Yes, Trev. Yes, great that you were on an actual live stream. Trev has got a lot of people that are doing first time streams in here, so yay, get
Nice.
out here. Oh, also, if you don't know, Brent here has they're on episode 2. Do you want to shout out the Mad Ruth thing real quick so we get people signed up for that? Maybe they want to go in there, sign you guys up. You want to talk about
For
for your
for what was
the
that again?
Mad Ruth thing that you guys do on
Ah,
Fridays?
yeah. So every Friday at 6 p.m., well, 9 p.m. Eastern, myself, Mad Ruth, Jason Sandberg, and Chris Faction have a show for an hour that covers uh, three more important or recognizable pop culture topics for the week and existing campaigns, and we'll have a guest every week to showcase their work or campaigns. And you can find us if you just look up the Friday nights or go to Mad Ruth on YouTube, and we'll be there every Friday. So
Nice. Yes, and you will be doing your 3rd episode coming up, and I've been in both your
mhm.
episodes. You guys do a really great job on that, so good. And also, you guys just started too, so you guys got a nice chunk of subs already for just starting. So
Yeah,
way to
thank you.
go, guys. Okay, Glenn wants to know what's your favorite film of all time, and then I'll scroll down, and then we'll pop back over to your
Ooh.
indie, and then we'll go through that a little bit more.
Well, this one's a touchy one because it's a very
Yeah.
divisive film, and that would be Batman versus Superman.
Oh, okay. You really got Glenn's interest there because his favorite character of all time is Superman. So,
Nice.
yes,
And the central,
yes,
Michigan Central Station was the key location in that movie as well. That's where they fought was at that
yeah.
train station.
They filmed a
So,
lot of movies in there. Transformers. Oh heck, they
yep.
just did so many movies in there. Like especially when it was vacant for a long time. Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
yeah.
a lot of cool stuff in there. Belief wants to know who is your favorite writer.
So in on the novel side of things, it's Ayn Rand.
Oh,
On
okay.
the comic side of things, it would be Marv Wolfman. And on the film side of things, I would say it's Christopher Nolan with Snyder
Okay,
as a close
nice.
second runner there.
Phil, you're correct. You can ask your Pop Tart question anytime. Hey, Boggs. Whoa, this is an interesting one, Wild. What the heck? Kudos bars or pizzeria chips? Holy crap, I haven't heard of either one of those in so long.
Pizzeria chips, I don't even
I
remember.
They were like triangle pizza like wedges, kind of like a
Yeah.
Dorito, but also like a combo at the same
Huh.
time. But yeah, it was a
I,
fucking wow. I
I
haven't thought. Wow, dang, Wild, you're getting really into that though. Kudos
I'd have
bars were delicious, but damn, holy crap,
pizzeria chips sound more appealing, but kudos bars were good. I
they
don't even
were
think they make
delicious.
them anymore, do
I
they?
don't think they make either of those anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, dang, Wild, you really just threw us through a loop there.
Well, we're going down the 90s rabbit hole, which is exactly the style of art and writing in
Perfect.
these, so it
Yeah.
fits.
Wow. Oh, here, hold on. He was on Jers's stream earlier, but I believe he will be doing an unboxing tonight at 10 p.m. So Trev, if you're in the stream, if you want to just elaborate on that in the stream, just let us know when you're going to go live, because then I'll send everybody over there to you guys. Well, I know Black Crown is also going to be streaming later as well. So the chat is just starting, CJ. But yes, ooh, okay. Here's a gargoyle question.
So this is where my character is very unique. A lot of
Oh,
people have a misconception that it's like a Gargoyles TV series ripoff or inspired by that, but it actually wasn't inspired by that. I did see it as a kid, but I hadn't rewatched it until about last year. And so this character, he's human by day and he's gargoyle by night. So during the
yes.
day, he essentially can't leave the St. Anne's Cathedral in Detroit because he's being hunted by the police for taking down that attacker. Now, when he's in gargoyle form, his abilities essentially are that he can turn any part of his body to stone, whether that's just a fist, which obviously could be useful for attacking folks, or he can turn his entire body to stone and he's still awake and alert, right?
Conscious. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
So,
awesome. That's a different twist on it, like a
yep,
gargoyle that you wouldn't normally see. Because usually when they go to stone, they're like, you don't see or
yep,
feel anything. So that's cool. I like that you threw that twist in there.
yep. And then his other abilities would be, obviously enhanced strength, sense of smell, and eyesight, hearing, but he also has
Yeah.
nictitating membranes which allow him to have night vision.
Cool.
And he also has the ability, since he's tied to divine grimoire or archangels, without giving too many spoilers, he has the ability to sense if someone has any humanity left in them or if they still have a soul,
Cool.
because
Okay.
if these super soldiers undergo that mind control serum too many times, they essentially lose their humanity. So he can't kill anyone that has a sense of humanity left, but as soon as that humanity is gone or they're soulless, basically he has no choice but to take them down
Ooh,
because the
neat.
police are corrupt, and so he's the only one that can essentially serve justice. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yes, because the police are corrupt, because we got that from the main villain, the Cthulhu guy,
Hmm.
on your thing. So cool. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So I like that.
yeah. Thank you.
Joe, I would say that would be the Canada in him, is what I'm guessing. Trav says he likes you. Nice.
Oh,
You like
thank you.
this guy. Yes,
Thank you.
cool. Oh, okay. Kev. All right, we're starting to get more questions in here. Let me highlight him and I'll scroll down and start saving some questions.
Horror films.
Ooh. Okay. I like
Hmm.
your question there.
So I don't watch a lot of horror, but
Okay.
I would say Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds I actually loved.
Oh,
That's
nice.
one that I always loved. The original Saw, so the first one, I mean, that was pretty wicked. Outside of that, I haven't seen a horror film in so long, I can't really say. So, yeah.
See, I thought so. Yeah. No, I like those two movies, and a lot of people don't give the Ryan Reynolds Amityville Horror a lot of credit, but it was a good, decent
It was
movie.
good.
So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
chat wants to know Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow. Does it even still called Mellow Yellow, or didn't they just change the name of that recently? It's a good question.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is top tier. Mountain Dew is the best.
Yep, yep.
Uh, oh, how about them Lions this year, dude? they finally sold out for the first time in ever season tickets, and that's amazing to me. So it's
Yeah.
as a longtime Lion fan, it's good to see them turn around, even just slightly. But everyone is, excited to see
Yep.
where they're going. I am sad though that we got rid of the Kazakage, Mr. Williams. He was my guy.
Nice.
You've read this story before. Maybe it's not been published anywhere, but maybe you have. Oh, Phil.
Comic. Huh. That's a good question. I mean, I guess it depends on what type of character you enjoy. Myself, I was initially attracted to Deathstroke, and that wasn't because he was an anti-hero, because I'm not a big fan of anti-hero stories, but just the character design and his backstory
Okay.
was amazing, and the art for the time because it started back in the 80s. So if you like something a little bit more on the gritty side, I would say Deathstroke's a great intro, but
Cool.
or Batman. But on the optimistic side, I mean, you can't go wrong with Superman. And if you want supernatural, I would always recommend Hellboy. I love Hellboy. So, yeah.
Good. Those are all good titles. Yes, everybody should be reading those. Okay. All right. Have you read the Marvel mini Gargoyle?
No, I haven't.
Interesting.
So check that out.
Also, hey Jagger, what's up? We'll get to that in 1 second, Joe. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Yes. Oh, good question.
Ooh.
Also a good question.
Yeah,
Gargoyle versus Spawn. Ooh.
I mean, I'm biased. I'm gonna have to say the Gargoyle.
The Gargoyle. All right, I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Spawn's had enough. He let the Gargoyle shine for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, it was pretty damn good. Yes. Yes, these guys are agreeing with you. Yes. Oh, part 2. Holy shit. Fun stripe gum or bubble tape.
Ooh.
Dude, I love me the fun stripe gum. Like you would have to eat like all the colors at the same time and like try to put them in your mouth at one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fruit Stripe. The flavor was amazing. It was way too
Yeah.
short-lived, but it
For
was
like about a
great.
minute it would
Yeah.
last, and then you'd have to keep eating more like candy. But yeah, that was the little zebra guy. Yeah, come
Yeah. Yeah.
on. You're old and grumpy. Yeah. Oh shit. Hey Helder. What's up, Helder? Nice. Hi. Also, that was a dope ass yes. I love me some Death Note. So yes, there you go. It's a good picture. They did. Oh, damn. Damn it, Kev. But yes, I am excited about that. So yeah, he's a big Watchmen fan. So yes.
Oh yeah, Watchmen. That's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of Watchmen stuff back there.
Oh, that's right. You do collect Mountain Dew. My favorite one was the one they discontinued a while ago, the lemon lime one. I don't know. I really like that one. But man, these guys are all going, yay, soups. Okay.
Yeah, Sandman. Yeah.
Sandman is good. Yes.
Yeah.
Kev, go check out Corey Barton. He's amazing. Go check out his art.
Thank you.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
get to the page back in a second. I'm just trying to catch up and like leave a page where what is this? Ooh, I could see that happening. That's probably something that you could work on in the future because that would totally go well with this genre of what you got going on.
Yeah.
Oh, another question. Good question. How hard is the stone?
I would say no because he
Ooh.
takes a rocket from a rocket launcher to the hand. Like there's a scene where he basically plugs the rocket launcher with his stone hand and it just explodes the rocket and it basically implodes so it comes back into the rocket and into the guy shooting it and he just like
Wow.
blows up. So I'd have to say he'd be able to withstand him if he was
Do you think
turned to stone.
he could take a punch in stone form from Hellboy?
Probably because he is tied to an archangel.
The same types, kind of. Yeah. Interesting. All right. I
But
like
I'm
that.
sure
That would be something I would like to see team up. Yeah.
they would team
That'd be
up.
good.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be a good team up. Taste the Rainbow. That's Skittles, but yes, also basically Fun Stripe gum in a nutshell. That's right. They have the tongue tattoo gum wrappers. That's right.
Hmm.
Did not last long, but yes, I remember that. Wow. It has zebra for a mascot. Yes. Oh, okay. Question. And then I'm going to
Oh,
stop it right there.
yeah.
Caroline's question. Would you like to get into like what you collect? Because you can see a couple of
Mhm.
cool things behind you back there.
Yeah, so I do have some figurines and mini statues of Batman, Deadshot, and a lot of Deathstroke stuff. So I have a custom molded Deathstroke mask that you can maybe
Oh,
see
sweet.
right about here.
I'll make you bigger
And
after I take this off the screen. I can check
nice.
that out more. Yes.
And a ton of Deathstroke comics, a lot of Teen Titan comics, a lot of Lobo comics,
Yes.
and a lot of indie comics like Corey Barton's Kozar,
Yes.
Soul Tack, Jupiter, a bunch of indie comics. So it's a mixture of stuff, but primarily comics. And then I have Ayn Rand books, Marv Wolfman books,
Very cool.
and my own books are back there. So
Nice. Another interesting question. This one would be kind of a doozy. Can Gargoyle take a punch from One Punch Man?
probably could, but it would break the stone pretty darn bad,
Ooh, he
probably.
would break the stone. One Punch Man would break
Hmm.
the stone. All right, I can see that.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna leave this on Trev's comment, and then I'm gonna get back to your indie, and we can go over this more. So here's the one cover. Is this is the regular cover here
That's
for
the
from
regular
Corey?
cover
Okay,
for the mini comic.
for the mini
Yep.
comic. Okay, so
Yep.
then we're gonna come down here because you have another one from Skunk Artworks.
Yep.
Ooh, is this is hand painted, not
Yep.
JoJo Lee? Oh, that's
Yep.
cool. I like that. Oh,
Yep.
I
So
didn't see his logo right here
yep.
before.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, this is a hand painted version. So it's a Alex Ross homage to like his Wolverine piece that he's done. So obviously it's a wraparound. So if you were to lay it out flat, the two characters would be facing off. So it'll be a
Ooh,
virgin cover, and the original painting is also available on the campaign too.
oh,
So
nice.
for anyone
That's
that
cool.
collects that stuff. So mhm.
Very cool. So those are your two main covers that you have for the mini comic.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And so these are some of your interiors. You said Corey's also doing the interiors. It's
Yep.
got a very 90s vibe, which I
Hmm.
truly adore. I
Yep.
love it a lot. And I love that each one's kind of got a little glimpse of in Detroit down here because,
Yep.
some of these buildings are actually there. But this
Yep.
is cool. I like the different textures that he has too. So it's not like a typical gargoyle. So that's nice. I like the what you
Hmm.
did there.
Yep.
So they have an art book. So this is different from the mini comic.
So it's going to be the same thing, but it's just going to be all the art, even with the
Okay,
art from the
nice.
novel covers, just in black and
Oh,
white,
cool.
without any text or lettering. Just
Oh,
because
I
some
love that.
people, including myself, just love black and white, and Joe Ball does insane black and white detail, and so this will be the cover for the black and white art book, but it's also the cover for the duology version, which is both novels into
Ooh, okay,
one. And
nice.
what's cool about that picture is if you turn it upside down, there's action in both ways. So
Oh, neat.
you'll have the cover on both sides in opposite directions. Because if you flip that around, the gargoyle is actually falling down trying to reach that character.
Neat. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, he does really good pen and ink stuff. And
Yeah.
I am also a sucker for anybody that has like a black and white ink only version of a book
Yep.
because I'm a sucker for line work.
Hmm.
Super good line work. And this is more of the interior or the art for Joe.
Yeah. No, that's Corey's
Oh, this
just
down here is
interior.
Corey's? Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. Well, this is all part of the interiors of the art book, is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then these are your novels. You had two novels,
Yep.
Mortal Defiance, and then Of Blood and Stone. So these
Mhm.
all going to be included in the one novel when they back, or is it two separate novels?
They'll have the option. There's
Oh, okay.
different bundles or individual that you can get just those novels, or you can get the duology that's combined. And there's
Okay.
bundles for if you want like the duology and the mini comic. So there's a lot of perks, but it's so that basically any combination you might want, it's there. Because I wanted to make sure everyone could
Very
get
cool.
whatever they would like. So.
Awesome. That's
Mhm.
very cool. And then
And
there's the train station.
and these novels are also oversized, so
Ooh, okay.
so I have they're
Oh wait,
already
hold on.
done with proofs and
Hold on,
everything.
let me make you larger for a second and I'll get back to the campaign. Not me.
There we go.
Oh, those are cool size. I like that. Yeah,
So they
nice.
are basically 6.5 by 9.25, and so they're comic book size. So instead of having a really small, thick book that you're
Yeah,
jamming your thumb in the middle and it's uncomfortable, and the font is really small, these are really big to where they're comfortable to hold,
very
and
cool.
you can do a little bit larger font, and they're also laminated for protection. So I went above and beyond on these basically.
Nice.
So yep.
So is gonna be the same size for the duology?
Yes, yep. That'll
Okay,
also
all
be
right.
oversized, and that'll obviously be twice as thick because it'll be
Well,
both of them. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
You like breaking stones? Good question. Another question about the gargoyle.
Okay, so just the gargoyle. So the in human form, he's just human, and the other vigilantes are just human, but they have differing skill types essentially in a bit.
Very
Yep.
cool. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for shouting those out. Yes, and
Yeah.
there's the
Thank you.
Fun My Comic. We'll get those. Yes, we do love art. We're suckers for good art.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely so. Oh, good question. I don't
Mhm.
know. Do you happen to know this question?
I think they're self-taught. So
Yeah.
Corey and his brother Clayton. So there's only Corey worked on the project, but they're both from Australia, and I'm pretty sure they're self-taught. I'm not sure if they went under went through any education there for art in Australia, but I know Clayton has tutorials, and he's got like 50,000 subscribers and his own
Yeah.
website where he teaches people how to draw, and you can download lessons and stuff. So
Nice. I'll have to look at that.
that is one resource I would recommend people. I plan on getting a setup to actually draw and learn to improve my skills, and that's going to be my resource is learning from him.
Cool.
So yep.
That's awesome. That's a really
Hmm.
cool. That's good.
Yep.
Yes. Draw, draw, draw.
Mhm.
Hi, Dan. Also, getting to that, it's in the campaign tiers. So hold your horses, dude. Also, what's up, MFer? Hi, how are you? How are you? All right, let me put it back to, is it this one?
Mm.
Yes, there we go. All right, let me go over here and let's go back to this guy.
Yep.
Okay, so these are the novels again. It's got one
Yep.
novel and your other novel.
Hmm.
So these will both be, what is it, a plushie? It's cute.
Yeah. There's a
Uh,
bomb in there.
oh, spoiler alert. No, just kidding. Oh, that's cool. I like this guy. Who's this guy? I like this guy's face. I like
Yeah.
his,
So
what's going on there?
he's the Siberian scientist. He is a
Oh,
Russian neuroscientist who's working to counter the effects of that mind control serum. And
okay.
what's going on in his mask is it's basically a web of neurons, right, to represent the neurology. So, yep.
Very cool. Also, kudos to your design. Now, did you work with the artist on designing the characters, or you just kind of tell them to do their thing?
I
Like,
designed all of the characters and
okay,
all of the layouts for everything, with the exception of Joe's piece. I said, dude,
okay,
just go nuts. Just do whatever comes to your mind. So,
sweet.
yep.
So I want to give you kudos because you didn't really stick with the traditional Cthulhu type face.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
kind of looks more like skull wise, but then also like a nice flowy beard. So I'm giving
Yeah.
you kudos for
So,
that. I like that.
so for that character, Incubus, he actually wasn't inspired by Cthulhu,
Okay.
ironically. So he's actually supposed to represent or resemble an octopus. So he
Okay.
has a mechanical arm which allows him to have enhanced strength and to choke or constrict, right, his enemies, which goes with the theme of an octopus. And when he is in the subconscious of his victims, he spews ink. So that's where the incubus
Nice.
comes into place.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yep.
I
Yep.
like the way you think. You got some good stuff. I like the way you think. Also,
Thank you.
way to go on the move, MFR. Hope everything is great. Hey, Brian. Okay. Let me get back over here to this guy. Oh, no, that's still me. Where do I go? Over here. There There we go. Okay. But yeah, no, I love, it's very beautiful, the neurons and the stuff that you mentioned there. But yes, I do like the designs very much so.
Thank you.
And then you're talking about the duology, which is
Yep.
the 2-in-1 book here and this is covered by Joe Ball. Nice. Okay, so here's a breakdown of your characters. You have Dread Knight, Radar. Oh, I like that. You have I like the way that you have broken out. Like it's more like a RPG tabletop type game. That's cool. I like that you did that. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very cool. Oh, those are cool. And the villains. Okay, so I am team villain. I always have been, always will be. But yes, yeah. Kudos on this guy. He's very cool.
Thank you.
I like the way you spelled his name too.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yes. Okay, so these are some of the rewards that are over here. Let me get this up here. Okay, over here. But you had a couple of the Joe Ball sketch cards available. I think there's like one maybe left, but yeah. These are cool. These are super cool. And then the skunk original artwork is still also available. I'll get to that in a second. And here's your team. You have, look at your lovely self there. And we have Corey here in front of some Dragon Ball anime statues. Nice work, Corey. Skunk artworks right here, Joe Ball. And then your print artist. Okay, so he's a different type of print artist, and that's Elliot here. Nice. Yep. Very cool. So these are your million add-ons that you can add on after you select a perk. These are just in here.
Yeah, the perks are all the main options there, and then the add-ons are just things that you can basically add on to the order without like really affecting the shipping.
Very
so
nice.
There's retro lunch boxes, custom puzzles, big 19 by 27 posters, and then aluminum signs as well.
Oh, that's super cool. I like the lunchbox. The lunchbox is neat. So I'll get into the perks over here because I think it's a little bit easier when you see like the picture when we go into that. But you have a lot of good rewards, and I think that's, or tiers or whatever you want to call them, perks. And I think that's essential to a campaign when they do that, because a lot of people don't do that tier properly. They don't give it enough options so that they can hit the actual goal. So that's neat. So here is your physical backer goal. So I'm assuming this means any tier that is a physical tier will get this if you hit these.
Correct. Yep.
All right. Nice. You get a 5,500. You get a Joe Ball 2-way print. Nice. You get a sticker pack. Ooh, trading card back, and a custom fabric patch. What the heck are you talking about? A custom fabric patch? Oh, like a bandana type thing?
It'd be like a sewn patch that you can have attached to a jacket or your hat or anything. Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, no, I am very much into the patches. I got some Guar ones over there. Stretch goals for all. Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, so these are, I call them Hail Marys because they might take a miracle to get there. But if I stay in demand for a long time, or if I do Kickstarter down the road and we hit it, then I will send everybody the audiobooks and
hilarious.
Then the silly, I'll just get a tattoo if I hit that goal.
That's amazing. I like that you're putting that in there. So you're combining these on every one of the platforms that you're campaigning on.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely
awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, this is where you're talking about what's going to happen. Okay, you're going to get your actual comic series started. This is after funding, or you're still working on it anyways. And then book 3 will be coming out. And then, kick more ass and do more things for that. All right, now, here we go. Well, I'm going to go up to the top because, Joe, I know you're probably antsy pants. Just let me break this down for a minute. 37 days to go on IndieGoGo. You already are halfway there, a little bit more than halfway there, but you're going to definitely hit this and smash this. So, kudos to everybody. I don't even think I'm logged in. No, I am logged in. All right, I'll follow this in a second. All right, so let's go over your tiers. Let me go check questions real fast, and I'll go through all the tiers. Hold on. Oh shit. Wow, damn. Hold on. Everybody's in here. Oh, okay. Sweet.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you. That's very awesome. Thanks, Kelly. Help you. Oh, hello, Crystal. Well, yes. Hello. Hi. Everyone's saying hello to Crystal. All right. I think I caught no. Yes, Joe. Go share this a million, billion, trillion places. So he has to get the tattoo. Now, is this going to be a little itty bitty tattoo, or are we talking full back piece?
I would, if I choose the location, I would do a full, probably forearm of one of
Forearm.
the
All
main
right.
characters.
Nice. Okay.
So, yep.
Also, oh, okay. I think
Yeah,
you just answered that.
it'd be one of the two main characters. Probably the gargoyle would be I'd start with,
Gargoyle.
and if
Nice.
I have another campaign and I have that goal again, I'll get the other character.
That's the ultimate promotional team right there. All
Yep.
right. I'll keep that on there so I know where I left off. Let's go back here. We're gonna go over the tiers. Okay.
Mhm.
We got Let's Get Physical, which is your feature tier for
Yep.
$50. Now it comes with both books. It looks like prints maybe. Like if I click this, oh, here we go.
Yep.
There we go. For $50, you get book 1, book 2, 3 art prints, 2 bookmarks. You get the mini comic. You get the variant, the mini,
Mini
oh yeah, the
comic.
mini comic, and then the black and white art book.
Yep.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
it's ends up being an average of $10 per physical item, and then you get 3
Okay.
free large art prints and 2 oversized bookmarks to
Let's
fit
see.
the size of the
If
book.
I click this, no, it's gonna take me there. No, it's not what I want to do. Okay, that's one thing I don't like. Like when you click it and it'll tell you like all the totals and things. Is this available outside of the US? Is it
Yes,
worldwide? Oh yeah, ships worldwide.
everything
Oh,
is. Yep.
nice. Okay, very
Mm,
cool. So for $10, I'm assuming this is physical. You're gonna
Yep.
get just the black and white art book.
Yep.
Or yes, and then you got for $12 you get the Corey Barton mini comic cover.
hmm
Nice. You can add the comic painted
hmm
variants here. So you get the mini comic version here for $12. Very nice. I like you got really good pricing. I like this.
Yeah.
So for $20, you can get the book 1
hmm
or you can get book 2. So for
hmm
$20 each is the books. And those are decent sized books. You did show that. So those are
Yep.
nice.
Yep.
Now for $25, you get both books digitally
Yep.
right here. And then you get the mini comic collection. It's just one of each cover. Oh, and
hmm
plus you get some bookmarks. You get some other stuff. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Very nice. So it's basically everything in the $50 tier minus the book.
Yep. Yep.
Basically, yes.
hmm
Nice. All right, and here's the duology for $30. Oh, so you save a little bit of money
hmm
if you get the duology. Nice. Very
hmm
nice. You also get some prints and bookmarks.
hmm
That's good. That's a good tier. And then this is the one that you backed here. You get the physical collection. Is that what Kelly got? Oh, nice. I like that it does come with the extra stuff. That's awesome.
Yep. Every bundle
Perfect.
gets the extra stuff because kind
Ooh,
of encourages
fancy.
that.
Very fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then a digital bundle for all of the books.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Plus the digital books, plus the art books and the mini comic. Nice. Very cool. So if you just want the duology and the mini comic, you get $35 here.
Mm-hmm.
Plus you get all the extra bonus stuff. Both novels and the mini comic, $40. That seems like a good price right there. Shebang. Nice. Oh, we got here. We have the duology plus all the mini comics options. Okay, so you're gonna get all the covers for both things in
Mm-hmm.
here. Nice. Okay. So this is one of the original art tiers. You have the Joe Ball sketch card. I
Yep.
believe this is his last one. It's $80. Very
Mm-hmm.
nice. Those are one of one. And if you want the whole full total, with the lunchbox plus 5 prints and some other lovely stuff, $150. Nice. Ultimate package. Looks like you get aluminum signs. Those are
Mm-hmm.
cool. I like those and more things there. And that's $225. And then for $400, here you go, Joe. You get the original Skunk Artworks painting. Nice. And then what does it say what size it is? 11 by 17.
That one is a 16 and a half by
Ooh,
like 26 and a half. So
wow,
it's
that's
a
a
big,
giant
big
piece.
boy.
That's a pretty big boy. That's $400.
Yep.
Nice. And then if you want the Joe Ball, I'm assuming this is pen and ink,
Yep. Yep.
traditional art for $550. There you have it. So it
Yep.
looks like a couple of the sketch cards were sold out already. So there you
Yep.
have it. This is everything that's on IndieGoGo.
Yep.
So that's awesome. That's a great campaign. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, let me see. Let me stop sharing this. I'm gonna come back to go look at more questions. Forgot my face. Hi. Can I click on the painted cover? Okay. I'll see if I can do that. I just took the thing off, but I'll go back for sure. So hang on, Joe. I got you. Don't worry. Yes, physical collection for sure. Yes, I do want to read.
Awesome.
I find a lot of weird, interesting ebooks that they don't normally print that you can usually get for like 99 cents or like in a bundle for 99 cents. So I have fun with those on ebook form. Yes, I don't know how much shipping would be overseas. Maybe I could test that out if I go to a page and check it out real quick.
Which country would it be?
He's in the UK.
So I'm trying to remember. I want to say it's around $25 to $30.
25? That's not bad because those
Something
books are
like
kind of
that.
heavy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me take that off of there. All right. Yes. Yeah, my eyes kind of died also because the lights. Yes, they're not very great. Okay. Let me see. Do you have? Let's see. See if there's. Can I click this anywhere? No. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe I can just zoom in this way. Hang on, Joe. Open image. Let me see if I'll do that. Let me zoom in. Whoa. It did zoom in. All right, let me try this. Open, move to tab. So many things. Okay, present. There we go. Share screen. Oh, blah. Well, this one? No. This guy. There we go. All right. So let's see if I can move this. Go down a little bit. There we go. Wow. Okay, so he's got some really cool details happening over here. Look at his McKenna arm thing.
Yep.
That's awesome. Let me go back up slightly. There you go. I don't know if you can see that. Great, Joe. But yeah, there it is. A lot of cool details in this. He did use watercolor on this because you could see like the different sprays and things that in like the background. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I think he used oil and acrylic. He does a mixture of things. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's really cool. Like you can see the brush strokes in it too, which is neat. I love that artists leave those in there.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like the colors you have in here too. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Very nice. So Joe, did you see that? Does that look good? Or do you want me to zoom in more? I don't know if I can zoom in. No, it won't let me zoom in more, but yes. Yeah, he's got a very cool looks here. Design-wise, very nice.
Thank you.
Yes, awesome stuff. All right, now let me pull up the Fun My comic real quick just to go over this real quick because it's slightly different, but not super different. Are all the pricings the same for Fun My comic? Do you know?
Yeah, the pricing is the same. The only thing that's different there is, obviously I could only have the original art and the sketch cards on one site. And so those are on IndieGoGo. And the only other thing that's different is Fun My Comic doesn't have add-ons. They have the shopping cart option.
Okay.
What's nice about IndieGoGo is that, let's say you get both books, or you get one of the comics and you want an extra one. Or you want a poster or a sign. Well, the sign, an extra comic, I can just toss that in the Gemini mailer and I don't have to charge you extra shipping.
Yeah.
On Fund My Comic, if you put them both in the shopping cart, I have to have shipping on both in case, you just get the one. I can't have free shipping, unfortunately. So on Fund My Comic, the bundles are especially important so that you can get everything you need.
Nice. That's cool. You took a lot of time into putting that together and then thinking about that. So that's cool. All right. So if everybody's never known, this is Fund My Comic and there is no end date. So you're just basically gonna leave it up as a store to purchase stuff. And this is how much you've raised so far on here. It's pretty neat. So let's see. Nothing is different. The only thing that's different slightly is the bundling. So just go over this real quick. You have the black and white Joe Ball cover, also $10. And then you have the Corey cover for $12. This is for the mini comics. And then there's the skunk cover. Let's see. Oh, that's a huge poster, 19 by 27. That's pretty freaking large. It's gotta be the one I got in front of me. So yeah, it's a pretty big poster. Also, the posters are very cool. I do really dig the artwork and stuff, so that's nice. So you got book one, also $20, the same. Book two, $20. You got the digital novel collection. Nice. And also, yeah, so you got the same tier, same everything. The only thing that would be different would probably be the
The
different. Oh, I like
add-ons.
that. You have the
Yeah.
lunchbox here. That's cool.
Yeah, so the only thing different is you see the add-ons as
Hmm.
perks. So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can, yeah, obviously
Okay.
do the
Nice.
lunchbox and stuff like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So I like this. Oh, and I like that it lets you select the different covers like through a drop down. That's nice.
Yep, and
Let's see.
it's the same thing on IndieGoGo as well for the,
Okay.
you know, books
Hmm.
plus a mini comic. There's also a
Yeah.
selection for which one you would prefer.
Okay. So then
Yep.
you have an 8 by 11 aluminum sign. So those are neat. Those are really cool. I like how those come out.
Mhm.
So that's very cool. So if you guys want to see those more, the puzzle looks really nice too. So you got a really 500-piece puzzle. Very cool.
Mhm.
Uh, it's the same. And then, yeah, so it's basically the same as the Indiegogo. But yes, they will
Yep.
combine the stretch goals, which is neat. So get him
Mhm.
that tat, everybody. All right. So, any other questions based on the Fund My Comic or the Indiegogo? Oh, looks like my chat kind of froze for a second. So, let's give it a minute to pop up again. Streamer has been doing that. I don't know if you noticed that on your streams or not, but
We've been
I'd say
having
the
some
last month or
issues
so,
as
it's
well.
just been
Yeah.
kind of glitchy. So, I know they're in here. I know they're talking. So,
Yeah.
give it a minute. Uh, like crap, it's been an hour. Holy crap. It goes by fast. So you don't have any cons coming up. Are you doing any like book signings or anything in like your local area at all?
I might, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to the local Barnes and Noble and stuff and see if they have
Okay.
any author events. But I'll
Yes.
obviously be doing that after fulfillment,
Okay.
starts.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm gonna try to do some things to garner some interest locally.
Okay.
Maybe do some little events at some coffee shops and stuff like that. And
Yeah. I'd say
because it's
reach out to all your comic shops if you have any. Because I know
Mhm,
there's a couple. Because there's a couple people in the chat from actually in that area. So
mhm,
reach out there and then
yeah,
all that fun stuff. So yeah,
yeah.
my chat's frozen, so it's stuck. So if you guys want to type anything, now is the time. Okay, I think it's starting to just pop back in.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. So I don't know how longer you want to keep going. It's been. Oh wait, well, hold on. That popped in.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
question, Joe.
Have I met that you liked?
Ooh.
I actually haven't met any in real life, but I've interacted with plenty on Twitter and streams. For example, Renee Strakowski, who is
Yes.
the creator of Fiendish, Michael Bancroft, who created Lucent. They're fantastic. Joe Sontag, who's
Oh,
um,
he's great. Yeah.
doing Reaper Destroyer right now. Obviously,
Yeah.
Clayton and Corey, who have done Kozar. Mad Ruth, who's done Soul Tech. Jason Sandberg, who's done Jupiter. Um, Jimmy Reyes, who's doing Dragon Rage. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've had a lot of great interactions with the folks that are indie or that were mainstream and now are indie, but I haven't been to any large cons to meet any artists yet. So hopefully I'll get a chance to do that. I've just met
Yeah.
some actors and actors at cons.
Oh,
So
fun. Is
yeah.
there anyone that you want to go to just to nerd out at? Like just as yourself, but not like to booth wise, but just go to like freak out at and have fun at.
I mean, I'd love to meet Marv Wolfman, or Dale Keown would be
Ooh, yeah.
awesome. He's amazing, and he actually on one of the streams he was on, he looked at the sign up page for this, and he
Oh,
loved the
nice.
the designs and the art, and so that was so cool to hear him say. And people that know his work, they say, "Oh, Corey's style has some similarities to Dale," and I'm like, "Well, that's why I chose him. He has just such a unique feel to his art." So yeah,
Yes. Yes.
thank you,
Congrats.
Joe.
The book does look awesome. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see more of the comic version of this as well, too. So that's
Hmm.
exciting. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe you will maybe eventually do a
yep,
tabletop game or something because
yeah.
that'll be down the road. That would look pretty cool.
Oh
So I
yeah.
have no idea if stuff is still popping in or not. It's kind of slowly going by. Uh, but it has been an hour, so we could probably just end it here. But if you want to come back another time, You're
Oh,
more than
absolutely.
welcome. Yes,
Yeah, I'd
come
love
back
to.
anytime.
Yeah, this is
Bring
a
it.
lot of fun. I love how much your chat interacts. I love all the questions
Oh,
because,
thank you.
a lot of times, the streamers they don't think of many questions or they kind of run out, and
Yeah.
it's great to have especially random questions. It's a lot of fun that I may be able to talk about something I was never planning on. So that's fantastic chat. I love how you do your
Oh,
stream.
kudos to the chat.
So,
And CJ was in the chat, but he wasn't dropping any questions. I think he felt upset that nobody asks this, but he throws the hard questions in there, like,
uh,
what do you think about AI?
ooh,
Ooh, ooh,
that one,
written and art. Oh,
yeah, I mean, I think for me, AI art could be used for reference purposes, right? For idea
yeah,
creation, just like, when I give reference material to Corey, right? I'm pulling up works from other artists just to try to come up with designs. I think it's fine for that. I'm not okay with it from a, selling AI art
yeah,
perspective. And I do think it's going to come to a head eventually where there will be legal issues to where you may see creators having to pull down their works, and
yeah.
that would really suck.
That That was actually a thing on Kickstarter. They just
Hmm.
enforced a lot of rules on Kickstarter. I don't know if you saw that or not. You have to fully disclose AI in your work. You can't just sell
Hmm.
it, say it's your own work. So I
Hmm.
like that stuff is coming to that because I've seen a lot of people, uh, comic wise, that are doing full on books and then they're saying that they drew it themselves and trying to credit
Hmm.
for that. So um,
Yeah.
that's cool that they are starting to step up and do something about that. So
And, as a writer, oh, thank you. I want to help other indie artists grow.
yes,
I don't want to take the easy way out and do something that's free. I want to go give commissions to all these hardworking indies,
yeah,
and I want to convince other writers to do that. And I think this AI art thing is the worst in the novel space because, our creators aren't making much on Amazon. They might walk away with a
oh,
buck.
so true. Yeah,
And so, unless you're selling thousands of books, you're not getting funded to create your next project, to afford a
yeah.
professional editor. And a lot of novel writers don't realize there are amazing comic artists that can do your cover art just like this for
Oh,
very
for sure.
affordable rates.
Yeah.
They believe it's either some known novel cover artist that charges $2,000 or $3,000 or
Oh,
AI.
yeah.
So they go to AI, and it's like I'm trying to show all these people, like, guys, just get on Twitter, find these indie comic creators, find the ones that give you the look that you're going for, the style, and reach out to them because you'll find out they're way, way cheaper and it may only take you a couple months to save up.
Yeah.
And then you're
Oh,
going to get more people buying
definitely.
your book than what a lot of people are doing on Amazon. So,
I 100% agree on that. And I think if you are someone that is just starting out, Twitter is amazing for making connections in the comic industry. There are people on
mm,
there every day looking for colorist letters,
yep.
uh, inkers, whatever. They'll post it on their page all day long. They even have portfolio day. We can just go and post your portfolio. I've seen people get jobs just based on the one tweet alone, where people tag each other in threads. So it is amazing the amount of interaction that you're getting now, especially with the internet. You can reach out to anybody and
Hmm.
basically say, "Hey, here's my work. Just come look at it." You
Hmm.
really don't need to go run to cons anymore and meet them. And I think that's what this business is all about. It's art, it's
Hmm.
creativity, and you want to support the people that are pushing that. And that's why that's my favorite thing about going to cons is you can meet new people, new artists, and find things that you never would have thought you would see in a million years, but you
Hmm.
end up falling in love with it for whatever reason. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah, that's what you need. So it's about an hour, so I think we could end it. You can come
Okay.
back. I don't know if these
Yeah.
guys are going to ask any more questions, but it was basic. Oh, Rude was not in the chat, but he is local to your area, so I will
Oh,
ask this
nice.
question for you because he's not in here. What superhero would you kill? And not only will they kill, they're dead, they are cannot come back.
Hmm. What
Hmm.
superhero?
Yes. You got to tell them how you're taking it out too.
Man, that's a tough one.
It is a
Trying to
tough one. I know.
trying to
He's
think of
harsh.
this
He's
trying to think of
harsh.
this like a superhero I'm the most like that's the most annoying or that I'm not that interested
Yeah.
in.
I always pick Cyclops because I can't stand Cyclops.
That's fair. I
Oh,
might
Glitter, you're taking Deadpool out? Okay,
yeah,
nice.
well, I would say Deadpool because I think
Okay.
he's kind of a knockoff of Deathstroke. Um,
Oh,
but he's
damn.
not he's kind of a hero, but kind of
Kind
not.
of? Yeah.
I would say if not him, maybe Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oh,
Maybe.
nice. Okay, how are you taking out Iron Man?
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard because I can just turn to stone and I can fly,
Oh,
but
true. Yeah.
only because like he's too much of a government bootlicker a lot of the times.
Yes. Yes.
He just
Okay.
he gives them too much of the benefit of
Hmm.
the doubt. My character does not, so
Yes.
he's a
Also,
vigilante.
is he? Is he? Do you think he could take him out? Do you think you could take him out here?
Well, I'm sure they
Uh,
can find a way.
I'm sure you could find a way. Yeah, I'm sure he could do it. Also, he's not because he mentioned earlier that Lobo is one of his boos, and if you don't know, Lobo
Hmm.
is my husbando. I'm telling you. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
my guy. You're not taking Lobo out anywhere. I will take him out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So go follow him on Instagram, the Twitter,
Yep.
the YouTube channel, because I did link your
Mhm.
YouTube channel. So if you want to go watch the trailers or any of his work stuff, it is in there.
Mhm.
I don't have the Mad Brew stream, but I will go post that in here because every Fridays they are doing that
Mhm.
stream. It's a very nice stream. I've been in there both times that you guys have streamed. So
Thank you.
uh, good, good stuff.
That's the metric system. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Perfect. Yes. All right. So thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah,
yeah,
go check
thank you for
out
having
his
me.
campaigns. Oh, you're very welcome. So
Yeah, thank you for all
goodbye.
the nice comments, everybody.
Yeah,
Take
they were
care.
actually kind of